Thank you for coming to the YouTube channel for Grap Coin. This is yet another ADA update video. As I previously informed you yesterday or possibly a few days ago, this topic had been deliberated upon. The ADA has either entered or exited the micro support zone, which the bulls are required to defend to maintain the yellow wave count. Uncertain at this time, the rally seems to be feeble, therefore, we will examine it in the following video. As earlier today's Bitcoin video described, a corrective rally has already occurred and the situation has not changed. Subsequent actions will be examined in order to maintain the present level of yellow status. It is crucial to comprehend, in my opinion, that the minimum may have occurred here on April 13th at approximately 39 or 40 under the yellow scenario. It is always possible that the pattern would be WXY if we have already reached our lowest point. Lows can always be generated by wave 2 corrections in a WXY, although they occur less frequently than in ABC structures. Since ABC formations are the most prevalent, I am monitoring the number of waves that have already reached their lowest point. For your information, the March high OK was comprised of 5 waves of ascent, culminating in the price reaching an approximate peak of 80 cents. Subsequently, a 3-wave corrective pullback led to the support zone. It is customary to adhere to them until they are deemed invalid, as illustrated by the ABC structure, which represents the white count. An additional requirement is a crystal ribbon. It is clear that the analysis reaches its limitations when applied to these timescales. It is not possible to forecast each individual wave. However, it is possible to estimate the critical parameters for each scenario and subsequently determine when each becomes more credible. At minimum, one more low is anticipated, for which we should be prepared. Due to the proliferation of corrective structures throughout the entire space, the probabilities at the lowest time scales are relatively balanced. Moreover, it is evident that a comprehensive examination of the micro patterns can aid in the understanding of the pivots. Critical levels of resistance and support, but we cannot read this or that must be at this moment to count. We are instead limited developing strategic strategies for both. This indicates that, according to an ABC structure, the bullish asset should experience one more low, but it should be the last. If another low occurs, there is a high chance that it will occur between 36 and 38 cents. The subsequent Fibonacci support occurs at the 61.8 retracement, which follows Fibonacci levels. Bearish sentiment is beginning to emerge below the 78.6 retracement level, which is located at or below the 29-cent level. We do not regard a wave to be particularly powerful below that threshold, therefore one more low. At this time, the rally is comprised of 3 waves. However, I believe another low is imminent so long as we maintain our position below 50.5 cents, the micro resistance level that the bulls must surmount to maintain the yellow wave count. The downside target for that has been previously disclosed to you. It is evidently a breach of the preceding swing low. If the white count is feasible, it would indicate that wave 4 has reached its apex in the previously mentioned area of resistance, approximately 52 cents, which corresponds to the 1:1 ratio. We observed what appears to be a 5-wave decline. The yellow total, which is 44.3 cents invalid, can only function as a leading diagonal regardless. These patterns are not reliable, which further complicates matters for the bulls. The bulls must maintain a modest last swing, which is critical given how far we've already fallen in the current session. A diagonal pattern is all that can be seen in the micro support region for the yellow count, which indicates that the retraction is a B wave. Although frequently unreliable, these patterns can still function for the bulls to increase the likelihood that they will increase the upside moment and reduce the downward pressure. They must break. For the price to potentially ascend to the optimal level of 56.8 cents next, bulls must surpass the 50.5 cent level and the declining trend line. Target of the 3rd wave in the yellow tally. I would not consider the yellow count to be decisively in control until we reach 56.8 cents, as anything below that could be an extended correction, despite the fact that it is currently in that range. It is my belief that once the price surpasses 50.5 cents, the likelihood of supporters making a bullish count increases. Once more, the probabilities are essentially equivalent at this juncture. I believe that the sole determinant that holds significance is limits at this time, and to be fully cognizant of the fact that, despite the fact that this is a risk management technique, we should still err on the side of caution until the study indicates that there are no 5 waves to the upside at 59.8 cents. It is abundantly clear from the Elliott wave and Elliott wave that even if we manage to surpass the 50.5 cent threshold, there remains a significant likelihood of another downward trend. At this time, it appears that the B phase has already transpired. That concludes my ADA update. Presently, this is a feeble B wave, but it could ideally be concluded with a single C wave decline that signifies the final bottom. Please indicate your appreciation by selecting the like icon. Quite simply, I appreciate you watching Grab Coin. Kindly become a subscriber and leave a comment. Radiant farewell.